founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Cantor's mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth, wealthy, young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered, and as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Alright. Tansro.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Good luck.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
I can understand that.
What's their
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative. and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Other questions, and goodbye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. And our futures depend on each other's success.
Sorry for my cuffs, but
Good luck.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
isn't this planet going to be set on fire? Like, seriously.
Tram technicians, please
Stay with
report
it.
to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Yeah? Well,
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Yeah, looks fine so far.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
this is paranoia.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Report this?
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Get over it.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
That's Edison. That's the thing. Is this a thing I need to search?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Oh, great. We could jump down.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
So where exactly do I need to go, I wonder? Operations.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
So
All personnel, be aware of any
Oh,
suspicious
smashing.
activity. Security is on heightened alert.
am I not supposed to scan these? Security footage.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more
Really?
power from the Hyperion.
All the nodules intertwined.
All
Scanner.
non-relevant
Sweet.
repair requests are currently on hold
I'm gonna check the journal. Additional tasks. Oh, those are complete. Or wait, no. With a scientist. I will do that. Investigate the murder evidence. Station sabotage. Investigate Operation Center site. Malicious. Pathfinder HQ site. Here's the... Aha!
Please be
Alright.
advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
You're in the forest? What district?
It's this one, right?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
And this system has been tampered with to randomly discharge of pools that wipes system memory. The sabotage has performed remotely. If you can trace back to source, you may be able to discern who had access to the site. Or to the site. Then we have one right over here, I suppose, right?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Was result of this system attempting. Say it for a large energy search. We trace the search back.
All personnel, be aware
It's literally the same.
activity. Security is on high.
So now I need to get here. What? But like, huh?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Wait. I understand this mission now. This is one heck of an interesting
Report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
mission. Stopped here.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
How do I do that?
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
I need to get up there.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Huh?
Engineering updates.
What did...
We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Confront the saboteur.
Non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Well, I need to get down there as well, right? Yep.
Please be.
It's like in the middle of the night, you know. And I'm still coffee, you know.